Okay. This is the second time I'm recording this 17-minute clip, because OBS all of a sudden wants to replay audio, my mic audio, like twice over, so it's like a weird echo effect. I didn't know when they added that feature. I'm like so stoked about that, dude. I'm not mad at all. No, I just really liked talking to myself for 17 minutes. I might as well do it again. Yeah. Okay. And just so you guys know, I'm so sorry for this again. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm also mad about it. OBS, either I, like 3 months ago during the 6-month hiatus, or OBS muted my desktop audio, so it was just my mic. You can't hear Doru or like the rest of the party at all. So it's just my voice. So that's why I'm doing this little clip here. I'm gonna recap the session. If you don't want to watch it, skip it until. Just skip through the video until you stop seeing this exact screen here, because it's all you're gonna be seeing. But I am in control. Cause look. Oh, you see that? Alright, I'll try to make this recap quicker for my sake, for your sake. That's pretty bad. So the story ends up right where we left. Dora's beating up an elderly woman or something. I don't know, evil witch, evil mushroom witch. Alright. The entire party, the entire old party gets back on the carriage. They start going back to Angel Crest. Not back to, but to Angel Crest, because that's where they're trying to go. But then they see a little police caravan behind them, and they start ringing the bell. So obviously that means they have to pull over, and they do, because they're good little following boys. But not really. They're not really law-following boys, because the police ask for everyone but Roscoe, which is Dora's character. So, you know, they get out of the car, and, you know, not car, carriage. And the police says, "Okay, come on, guys, you're getting arrested, you three." Zonk starts resisting, and you remember how, like, a couple sessions before this, he got that animated armor and started wearing it? Yeah, so the police started casting a spell on him, and the rest of the party just watches as his head crushes into a pancake. The armor just right on him. So he's dead. Bobbert, the little skull guy, is with Doru, since I'm just letting you guys know, because I thought that Zonk had it. But anyways, you know, seeing this, the other two guys, they just give up. What is it, Wolf and Sabarov? Yeah, they just let themselves get arrested, because, you know, they don't want to end up like those people. I'm kidding. Doru keeps going. I'll be right back. See, I did not lie to you guys. I'm right back, just like I promised. It was nothing big. I just need to do some busy work. Anyways, so Doru keeps going along the little trail, because what else is there to do other than go to Angel Crest? And he sees a merchant carriage, like, waving him down. And as he gets closer, he sees, oh wait, it's a 3-creen. And then, you know, the 3-creen tries to sell him some, like, okay magic items, like, such as the Sword of Cure Wounds, does 1d8 damage, 2d4 healing, the potion bottle of holding, like the bag of holding, but doesn't really keep the potions apart. The glasses of light, put them on, it blinds you, but, you know, your teammates can see way better. What else? Gauntlets of gnome throwing, dwarf throwing, or wait, let me think. Gnome throwing. You throw gnomes way better. That's it. And let me think. Right. The loud invisibility boots. It makes you invisible when you put them on, but it makes you way louder, so it cancels out and then some. And, you know, he doesn't buy it, because obviously who would? But then, Veneer, which is the Three Kings' name, says, "Hey, I have an idea. I have a business idea. Why don't we just group up and we can sell stuff together?" And Dorus says, "Yeah, I mean, all my friends are kind of dead or in prison, so, I mean, yeah, I might as well." And, you know, they join the party. And Veneer does show him this crate, like the size of an old computer, that he has locked away in his like back compartment in the storage, and it's like wound up in chains. Like he tried to swing at it, I think, but it won't even budge. Anyways, the two of them continue on until they see like a camp outpost, but like when players set up camp, like exactly that. And they see that there's like 4 or 5 adventurers arguing with one of them, with like a 4-on-1 right outside the entrance. And as they get closer, they hear, no, you guys aren't paying me enough," or something like that. I don't even remember. It's a Tuesday or Wednesday at the time I'm posting this. Anyways, you know, obviously our good Samaritans intervene. They say, "Come on, guys, why are you fighting?" And then the one guy that's being jumped in the argumentational sense says, "They're not paying me enough for my wares. I mean, for my missionary." Wait. Not that. Close, but no. Hitman services, I guess. Bodyguard services. And they say, "Why don't you just join us?" And he says, "How much gold do you guys make?" And he says, "Enough." Anyway, so the 3 of them are merchants now. They're not battle medics or adventurers anymore. They're merchants. I didn't approve of this, but you know, that's how it goes. It's what I get for being a DM. You know. Anyways, they come across this this little druid on a log, on a stump. He's turning around talking to himself, muttering. He's obviously a schizo. I'm allowed to say that, by the way. And then everyone but Dora walks up to him and says, "Come on, man, what's going on? What's going on? Tell me. And he like whips his neck around 180. He says, "Oh, I'm just talking to my friend here. Don't you see him?" And he points to nothing. And you know, he goes, the druid, by the way, his name is Mud. He goes, "Oh, by the way, you're going to Angel Crest, right? That's the only place within like 30 miles of here. I'm also trying to get to Angel Crest, but for some reason no one's taking me. How about this? I'll give you a shortcut. It's way shorter, like 3 days worth. But you have to let me with. Oh, and there's bandits there, but don't worry about that." And then Veneer has a alchemy jug, so he rolls persuasion and he gets like a 22. And he like rolled so high Mud essentially laps up all the wine out of his jug. And he goes, "Okay, yeah, I'm being honest, man, but if you guys do need some help with the bandits, there's a cannon right here. You can take my trusty cannon." And he taps it. And then they just take the cannon in Mud, and then they take the shortcut. And you know, as a pastime, I asked them, what are they doing? Everyone but Mud, because I asked this before the Mud encounter. Roscoe is talking to Bobbert, his little skull. Well, quote unquote talking because neither of them understand each other. Charles, which is the warrior, the fighter, the bodyguard, he's sharpening his mace somehow. He uses a mace, but he says he's sharpening his weapons. I don't know how. And Veneer, he's writing like a little scam contract as a backup. And Veneer, he's also a Lethrikrian, so he has telepathy, and he tries to talk with Bobbert, but Bobbert doesn't understand the concept of telepathy, so he just freaks out. Anyways, they take the shortcut, and surprise, surprise, there's bandits there. Bandits start tailing them. They fire their trusty cannon at one of the horses. The horses blow up. One of them, I mean. And Charles tries to back up and jump onto the carriage, and he makes it. He bashes in two of the guys' skulls, including the driver, by the way. And after the next round of combat, when there's still no driver, and all the bad guys are dead on the carriage, on the enemy carriage, obviously it swerves into a tree and crashes because there's no one to drive it. He managed to only take 7 damage. I rolled like a lot of dice. Anyways, they managed to find a flintlock and like 11 gold on them, because the rest was either destroyed or blown to pieces by a cannon. Anyways, after that, they finally make it to Angel Crest. They see outside. I'm sorry, I'm eating an orange while saying this because this is my second time recording this. I don't feel like cutting it out because I'm a lazy chud. Oh, that's good. Okay. They come to Angel Crest. They see outside. The guards are talking to like a bunch of people that are trying to go in. They're saying, "Come on, man, you gotta let me in. It's not even that bad." And they're like visibly stage 1, the withered. And the guard starts to say, "Come on, no, you know the procedure. You know the procedure. No, no." The guys keep trying to go in. Guard just gets fed up and smacks him across the head. Clean right hook to the jaw. He's downed. It's over for him. Okay, so apart from that, the head guard walks up to the carriage, and he says, why are you guys in a carriage? You know, the pandemic? You know, the 5-year-long epidemic of the zombie disease? You guys know about that, right? You know, they go, yeah. And then the head guard goes, "Oh, wait, I know you guys. You're that, And he points to Roscoe. "You're that guy that, the mayor of Ravenmere sent, right? Where are your buddies? And who the hell are these guys?" And he points to the other two. Anyways, Dorus says some stupid stuff. He ends up getting in somehow. I don't know. And the head guard goes, "Okay, I would tell you guys to go to the mayor, but he's preoccupied because someone peed in the water supply, so he's dealing with that. In the meanwhile, just park your carriage in the stable and go investigate the town, I guess." And Charles goes to the fighter. He goes to samurai, by the way. Goes to the blacksmith, steals some armor because he's dirt poor. I should have given them one more gold to start out with because Roscoe has like 40. What is it? A Veneer. He goes to the tailor to get a new suit for him because he wears suits, right? The tailor goes, "Okay, I would give you a suit for free, but I need a favor. My daughter, it's her birthday soon, and she wants a sword, but I don't want her to get killed by her own hand, so just give me a model sword," and yeah. And Veneer says, "Oh, wait, I know what you need." And then he gives him the sword of cure wounds in exchange for a suit. And Doru, he goes to a church, and there's like 4 people there, including the priest. So the 3 attendants, and it's Sunday. He asks the priest, "Hey man, can I get a room?" I mean, no, he doesn't ask that. He asks, "Do you have any books on language or something like that?" Priest says yes. He leads him to his room and says, to the guest room, and says, do not go upstairs." And Doru points Bobber at one of the Orcish dictionaries, like the ones we have, but for Orcish and English, common. Obviously, there's nothing. Obviously, Bobber doesn't say anything because it's just words. It's just a bunch of words on a paper. Right? And then everyone regroups outside the little stadium. I just realized I didn't tell you guys about the stadium. There's a giant, arena in the middle. A stadium. Sports ball. Anyways, they walk in. And it's Siege Ball. I stole that from Mage Hand Press. Anyways, they look around in the arena, and that's where the session ends. Okay, now the actual session starts. Like the transcript, but only my end. Sorry again. Like and sub. Blame Doru. 1. Alright. Anyway, since we have new guests, since 3 of the 4 from the OG squad left, I'm gonna have to recap it for 15 minutes. Nah, less. Right. Okay. So the original squad, right? They were all there's no way. Right. The original party started as interns in the local hospital at their local town, which is called which is called Ravenmere, right. And right. They were called into their boss's offices, right? Plural. Yeah, plural. Anyways, turns out they were infected the whole time, so, they are the exact type of person to hide bites in a zombie outbreak. The party killed them, trained for some BS. Also, their local town, Ravenmere, had this, big mist cloud. I don't... That's all there is to say. It was just a giant mist cloud. Skeletons sometimes came out of it, right? Anyways, the party spent 2 or 3 sessions investigating, led up to a big boss fight against a skeleton, and then they left. Had to go to another town, which is called Angel Crest, to find a cure for the virus, which is, by the way, I forgot to mention, is called come on, Obsidian, don't fail me now. The Withering, right, I knew that. Anyways, so Doru here. So help me God if that's attitude. Alright, let's say... Right, so the session starts off right where we left, right? The party, which is Zonk, Zwolf, Roscoe, and Sabaroff, getting back into their carriages from that one encounter against that evil witch. Right? Hold on, let me just... You think you're funny? Alright, so, Doru, let's say you're the one that's, driving the carriage, right? Alright, so after, like, let's say a couple hours of riding the carriage, you see in your rear mirror, right? Is that attitude? Is that attitude? You see a police carriage, 2 of them actually, like a patrol. Anyway, so they blare their lights, or, well, I guess they don't have lights. Let's say they pull on a rope and they ring like a loud bell to pull over, right? Well, smart boy. All right. So when you get out of the vehicle or carriage, you notice like a guard, right? Let's say he's a half-orc, right? He pulls over and cannot speak. Sorry. All right, let's say he pulls you guys over and he asks for, you know, the 3 people that I just mentioned before you, right? Zwolf, Sabrov, and Zonk, right? And you know, they do the whole police shtick. They say, "Oh, you're under arrest. Hands behind your head." And you see Zonk, he's starting to resist, right? And they warn him, like, repeatedly, saying, "Stop, come on, man, don't make us do this," right? And eventually, you see one of the cops, he starts, like, muttering a spell under his breath, right? And you remember, like, session 2 or 3, where Zonk got that, animated armor? You know, the one you guys killed? I don't know, maybe? The one that you guys killed. You are? I thought... No, I'm like 90% sure Zonk was wearing it. Okay, for all intents and purposes, let's say that Zonk is wearing it, right? Alright, so you see the cop casting a spell, right? And the head of the armor just implodes. Basically. Yeah, his head is just crushed, right? What? No. No. Okay. Anyways, when Zwolf and Sabrov see this, they just give up all hope of escaping. Wait, Dora, remind me who had, like, that little skull that you guys found? Okay. Robert, yeah. Alright, and, you know, they arrest the other 2 guys. That's that. It's just you on your little thingy now, right? Carriage? But I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about the party members. Oh. Right, yeah. Oh. Alright, anyways, you get back on your carriage. You start going... which direction did I say it was? Okay, D4. West. Let's say west. Yeah. Anyways, you see another, like, trader's caravan's carriage, like, driving. And, once you get, like, a little bit closer, maybe 100 feet, you see it's like a little bug person trying to wave you down, right? Yeah. Three green. No, 3 green. But the race. They're like 5 feet tall. Maybe they have like 4 arms. Okay, whatever. Do you pull over or not? Yes, that. Thank you, wanted. Yes. Yes. Anyways, Doru, do you pull over? Handbrake? Okay. Alright. So, anyways, you pull over. You guys meet face to face. Okay, face to waist. Alright? Hold on, this is a player character. Hold on. Brett, this is you. This is you, by the way. Right, right. Mm-hmm. Okay, Doru. Roll me perception, insight, something. Sure. That's good enough. Okay, you see in his caravan, he has like a bunch of magic question mark artifacts. Roll me Arcana, let's say. Huh. Alright, well, okay, so what you see in his caravan is a sword, a little potion bottle, like a little glow. It's glowing a little, right? You see a pair of gauntlets, or less gauntlets, more like leather gloves. A pair of glasses, and a pair of boots. So, you see that. Anyways, continue. Oh, by the way, Dora, I'm not sure if you knew, but one of those characters was your adopted brother, so. So is that racist? Alright, so Doru, as you put these on, these glasses, they just start glowing like radiantly. It's like a light bulb right in your eyes. But, you know, while you are kind of incapacitated, it's much easier to see because it's nighttime. I didn't mention that, but you can see much. I mean, your partners can see much clearer now, but you're blind, so. Basically. Mm-hmm. Do you want to find out? How? I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do, Dar. Okay, roll me a D8. Roll me 2d4. So as you like cut your pinky, you obviously start bleeding and you like wince in pain. But only a second later you see, oh wait, it's healed up now. How about that? Oh, by the way, take 1 point of damage. Okay. That's the point. Alright, so as... how do you pronounce it? Alright, as Vanir puts these shoes on, Dora watches as they just... I mean, Roscoe watches as they just disappear instantly. But, you know, Dora can hear them much better. Like, their breathing, their heartbeat, their blinking even. Okay, scratch the breathing part. I mean, the blinking part. You know what I meant. Hold on. May I say, these last two things are... you can't really find out what they do without an Arcana check. And I'm just gonna tell you what they are. The gauntlets, they just let you throw gnomes better. Like, I don't know, by like 10 feet maybe. And, the potion bottle, it's like a bag of holding, but for potions, but it doesn't keep them separated. It mixes all of them together. Kind of, but like, it's not separated. Perchance. Alright, so with that, Veneer is officially part of the party. Oh my god, I almost forgot. Christ. Okay, no, that's okay. I'm not late. So, pardon the interruption. Doru, you do see that in the back of his, Veneer's, the back of his, little merchant caravan carriage, there's like a big box, like maybe, I don't really have anything to reference it with around me, but it's like pretty big, you know? Maybe like 4 by 3 feet, and it's like it has chains wrapped all around it. Whatever's in here, it did not want to be opened. So, let's just say Doru and Veneer lug it onto one of their carriages, whichever one they want. Speaking of which one, whose carriage are you taking? Oh. Oh. Okay, so he burns the carriage down. You guys load all your stuff onto Veneer's carriage, and let's say you keep traveling. Let's just wait, Dora. What do you do with the horse? I feel like I have to ask. What do you do with the horse? You'll. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's why they call it horsepower. Telepathic. Alright, so finally you tie the horses to the thing. No animal cruelty here, alright? Right? Uh-huh. And, as you guys continue on your journey, you guys do see that there's this little camp outpost, like exactly one that you would make, to spend the night somewhere. And outside of there, you do see that there's like this group of adventurers plus one that's like there's 5 adventurers, let's say, and 4 of them are arguing with the other one. Alright, so you guys pull over, and you guys see... Oh no, that was like that the whole time? Oh Christ. Okay, wait, hold on, forgive me, it's just... Okay, wanted, introduce them while I fix this. Alright, so you see a group of adventurers. Let's say they're all mixed races. You see a half-orc, you see an elf, an auto-gnome even. And this other robed man in a hat, he's arguing with the other ones about something you can't quite make out until you get closer. And he's donning a shield and a whatever weapon that is. I can't tell. That is a hammer. Alright, so I wonder what they're arguing about, Wanted. Let's say you do, yeah. You're like maybe 10 feet behind them. You're like eavesdropping, but this robed man, he does see you, and he invites you over to help him settle this argument between them. Are you asking me that, or the characters? Okay. Okay, let's say you guys aren't necessarily a rich group of adventures, but you know, you have some amount of disposable income. Let's say every couple months you hit it big in a dungeon or something, or you know, you do a job. You guys get maybe, let's say, I don't know, but what I'm getting at is you guys get a lot of gold every now and then. Tough crowd. So is you okay, let's say you joined the party, right? All right. So with that, the new party is complete. Tough crowd. Anyways, you guys ditch the other guys. I mean, like the Charles's old party. By the way, his name is Charles. I don't know if he's told you his name. The character, by the way. All right. So you guys ditch the old party. And you know, I'm gonna hold on. Let me ask you guys, what are your characters doing? Like, in the meanwhile, while you guys are traversing, what are you guys doing? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Roscoe? What do you ask him? What are you talking to him about? Oh, right. Yeah, he only speaks Orcish, by the way. Alright. Sorry? The little skeleton skull that Roscoe has attached to his belt. I may or may not have mentioned, but like 3 sessions ago, these guys were in caves. And they were fighting a bunch of skeletons. One of them ripped off the head of the skeleton. And, you know, it didn't die, so it's just theirs now. They just took it with them. As a keepsake. Do you speak Orcish? Oh. Oh Christ, oh Christ. I accidentally opened something. I am so sorry. Okay. Please continue. Wanted. All right, so Veneer, you could speak to the skull if you'd like. As you speak to Bobbert, aka the skeleton skull, he doesn't understand the process. I mean, he doesn't understand the concept of telepathy, and he just starts wailing out of fear. I get that reference. I see. Where was I? Right, I knew that. Alright, so as you guys keep traversing, because, you know, what else? What else is it? What else is there to do, right? Other than to keep moving forward to Angel Crest. And, you guys... I'm sorry, guys. I have this, I'm a little sick. I'm coughing a lot. Anyways. Anyways. You guys see... You guys, I'm sorry, hold on. Let me, okay, you guys see, as you keep traversing, because what else is there to do? There's this person standing in the far distance. He's like sitting on a tree trunk. And you may or may not know, but it looks like he's talking to himself. I wonder what that's about. Don't you guys wonder what that's about? Oh, and may I mention schizophrenia is a thing in this universe. I've just decided. Anyways. Dory, what about you? Are you gonna stay in the... Are you gonna... Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Doru, please stop sending me stuff, please. Doru. Doru. I'm gonna have to ask you to stop. You were laughing at it too. You were muting so you wouldn't laugh. Sure you were. Joke over. Joke over. Next person to say that has disadvantage on all their rolls for the rest of the session. Stop it now. Hey, for your information, it's called Stay Tuned Burger. You guys know I bought more land in the metaverse, so... No, I bought more land in the metaverse. Okay, yeah, good. Remind me where I was. What? You and who? Anyways, you walk up to him and you see... You know, he's wearing druid-ish clothing. I don't really know what that is, but... Yeah. I guess. And, you know, he's muttering to himself as schizos do. As schizophrenics do. And, you know, he's a half-elf, so there's that. Dorus, so help me Christ. It was funny the first 8 times. Okay, you know, just because you did that, No. Doru has disadvantage on his next roll. Someone remind me. What, you think I'm kidding, Doru? You think I'm kidding? Whoever reminds me gets inspiration. Think you're funny. No, you think you're funny. No, I'll show you. Okay, so, Doru, you look down, and let me just roll a d6. You have 5 arrows in your stomach. Yeah, you think you're funny. Okay. Doru, roll me a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage. Double disadvantage, actually. Roll me a Constitution saving throw at double disadvantage now. Maybe. I don't know. No, it's not poison. Roll 3 dice and pick the lowest. Joke over. What was that? You die. You suffer a heart attack and you die. Okay. I'm kidding. You know I'm kidding. I'm trying, Doru. Okay, so Bread and I mean, let me try to refer to you guys by your characters. No, not Roscoe. Veneer and Charles, you walk up to him. Do you introduce yourself? Mm-hmm. Alright, so you cough or whatever it is that you do to get his attention. Mm-hmm. So you do that, and he whips his neck around like 180 degrees, like an owl. Okay, so so he whips his head around, and I don't feel like doing the schizophrenic accent, so I'll let you think about what it is. He says, "Huh? What?" Oh, what? No, I was just talking to my friend over here. Well, you don't see him? He looks where he was pointing at, and he says, "Oh man, he must have ran off. Ah, no." And then he looks back at you and he says, "Oh, you know, man, it's getting pretty cold. Listen, man, you're trying to get to Angel Crest, right?" "Yeah, I know a way faster route. I'll only charge you like, maybe like a meal. Yeah, maybe a meal." "Yeah, man, that's good enough. Come on, please." Alright, so I'm assuming that means you invite him in to your carriage. Mm-hmm. Sure. Sure. You can roll nature. He looks completely emotionally neutral. You don't know if he's lying or telling the truth. There is a faster route. You just don't know which one it is. What? What? Is he what? No, say it again. Say it again, please. I can't hear you. To everyone actually paying attention to whatever nonsense Doru has to say, I showed him a video like 3 days ago, and it was a kid saying, and it was like a mother yelling at her kid saying, no more dark colored clothes, and then the kid responds back, "What? No! I want to be allowed to wear dark clothes. It's not you're pretending like everything is flowers and sausages." Anyways, that's that. Okay, Dora, just because you made me laugh like that, you get inspiration. You're welcome. Okay. I mean, you can do that, sure. I'll allow it. That's what she said. Not on you, but in the carriage there probably is. Either that, or you can just pour wine straight into their mouths. All right, so if you allow them into your carriage, there's cups there. I'll allow it. Oh, by the way, he introduced himself as Mud. I don't know if I remember to tell you guys that. Mud. Like a thing you get when you mix water and dirt. I didn't think of that, but yeah. Dorus suffers a heart attack and dies. Alright. So you were offering him the wine, right? Roll persuasion. He starts like aggressively licking the wine out of your hands. Out of the cup in your hands. And he says to you guys, okay, I'll be honest with you. I was gonna tell you the proper route, like the shortcut, but just so you guys know, there is like bandits there. But luckily for you guys, I have this cannon right here. And then he moves like 2 inches to the side and he reveals the cannon, like under a drape. No. There was like a little drape over it. You guys thought it was like a chest or something, but like 3 days. It's an insanely efficient route, shortcut, but that's why bandits use it. But you know, that's why he gives you the cannon. I mean, it's always there. Just so you guys know, it's a fairly large, like, medieval cannon, the ones that they put onto pirate ships, but it You could fit it onto the back of your carriage, but it'd be like, you know, crowded. On what? I mean, it'd slow it down if you dragged it behind you guys with the rope. Perchance. Oh, and he gives you ammo for it, like 12 cannonballs. Oh, by the way, you guys have 6 horses, if I'm not wrong. So, 6 horsepower. To carry it? Mm-hmm. I mean, you guys will look at the cannon and back at your carriage. It's like it's big enough so where the only part it would fit if it was pointing back outside of the furthest back carriage compartment. I mean, like he did mention, there are bandits on that shortcut he mentioned. Perchance. I mean, it doesn't really need maintenance. It's a cannon. Okay, hold on. Do you guys want the cannon or no? Or do you guys leave it? Veneer? Roscoe? Do you want the cannon or do you not want the cannon? Alright, so it's settled. Cannon it is. I'll allow it. Sure. Since you rolled so high on your persuasion check, he just laps it up out of the cup again. He gracefully gulps it all down. Not in that way. Oh yeah, fairly. Yeah, very. Does he have a what? You can pat him down. Roll maybe... sleight of hand with advantage. Okay, so while you're searching around in his pockets, you grab onto a single coin, like 1 gold coin, before he yanks your hand out of his pockets. So you get 1 gold piece. Do you take mud with you? Because dang it, I keep forgetting to mention things. Sorry. Okay, let's just retcon it so he mentions that he needed a ride to Angel Crest with you guys. He's a hitchhiker. He starts staring at you with tears in his eyes. Yeah. And he says, "I thought we were friends, man. I really did. I really did." And you know, he takes the walk of shame back to the carriage. That's what they all say. All right, so with everyone back on the carriage, do you guys choose to take the risky shortcut? Perchance. That's what he was getting at. I'm like a 90% sure. Oh, did I say 6 or 12 cannonballs? 12 it is, okay. So you take the shortcut. What? Oh, no, I meant 1,000. Yeah, he gives you 1,000 cannonballs, and the carriage all of a sudden stops moving. And as you keep dropping cannonballs out of the carriage, you notice that it only starts moving the second you drop enough so that there's only 12 left. That's what she said. Nothing. Alright, so you guys do take the shortcut, correct? With who? Cannonballs. I mean, they might as well be bowling balls. They do. Alright. Joke over, man. No more. Alright. I am! Dorus, so help me Christ. Alright, so anyways. Anyways, you guys take the shortcut, the risky shortcut, the one infested with bandits. And can you guys guess what you found along the way? Bandits. Alright, so as you keep on making turns down the shortcut, you start to see the skyline. Well, not skyline because it's not really that big, but you guys start to see the smallest glimpse of Angel Crest in the distance. But right when that happens, you guys turn around and you guys see like another carriage, but like evil. Yeah, with evil horses and evil drivers. Yeah. Alright, so let's roll initiative. Well, hold on. This is gonna work a little bit different because of vehicles. Just everyone join that and I'll explain it from there. That's okay, because we're not really... Who is flumped? Why did you name yourself that? Oh, who said that? Brett or... Okay. Yeah, it's not really that hard to figure out who's who. One is a skull and one's a not skull. True dat. Alright, so, I did not really plan how to roll initiative for you guys because you're in vehicles. How about, okay, wait, how about we roll 2d20s and the highest one wins? No bonuses. You guys choose who's your candidate. Whoever's the luckiest, I guess. Okay, I'm letting you know now I rolled a 5. So. Okay, so somehow the bad guys go first, even though they rolled a 5. Wow. Oh, you know what? I should probably write down the rules. Let me just copy and paste them from I'm just gonna put this as a little comment at the top. I just copied and pasted it from my notes. I should not write that. Hold on, I should not write that. Okay, you guys didn't see that. Yeah, you guys didn't see that. Alright, so the little title is at the top. I'll just rephrase it. The player's carriage has 17 AC and 80 HP. Both carriages have 50 feet of movement. The players can jump onto the enemy carriage, onto the enemy carriage if within 10 feet, and vice versa. And there's 4 bandits on the carriage, one of which is driving. And let me put the stats for the cannon somewhere in here. One second. Alright, there. So, you know, the things are at the top. We can start whenever you guys are ready. Boo. Boo. Doru, Charles, are you guys ready? Alright. So, the bad guys will kick it off. And, they get 50 feet of movement, but so do you guys, so that's okay. Yeah. Okay, and you guys see that like 2 of the bad guys pull out their flintlocks, and the third one that isn't driving pulls out like this giant ballista. Don't ask how he's pointing it forward. He just is. Okay, so. Oh, and the ballista's not gonna shoot yet, but you see that he's preparing to shoot it, and he's loading it up. And the guys with the flintlocks are shooting right now. That's a 19 and a 16. Okay, only one of those hits. Since you guys have 17 AC. Tough crowd. Okay, yeah. That is 1 damage to your guys' carriages. How lucky of me. You saw it. You notice as one of the bullets whizzes right past you, like not even close, like 50 feet to your left. And the other shot, it like grazes one of the wheels. Just bounces right off, barely even hits you. But then that is their turn, and now it's your guys' turn. Oh, and hold on. You guys can all take your actions, but like to load your cannon, it's 1 action, and to fire, it's another action. And you know, moving it. Okay, let's say moving it's a free action because you guys have. Let's say a ghost is driving your carriage. because we're missing a person. Okay. You guys can all attack at the same time. It doesn't really matter. You can slow down kind of. You can try to move backwards. At the top it says if you're within 10 feet of the carriage, you can jump onto it. Huh? So if you guys want to move back so you can jump on, that's your choice. Are you targeting their carriage or the bad guys? Just so you know, it's gonna be a little harder to. It's gonna be a little harder to hit the bad guys than the carriage, because you know. Okay, so you guys move back to jump on. You guys have 50 feet of movement, so that's like here, yeah. Same thing, that's okay. With the what? Uh-huh. Okay. Roll to wait, hold on. Are you aiming for the driver or the carriage?
Well, it's a 30-foot long, 5-foot wide.
Doru? No. Doru, stop it. I'm sorry, continue. You said this is one of your worst spells? This does 3d8 damage. Oh. Okay. You do that. Hold on. I'm just pulling up the stat block for these guys. Pardon me. Roll your damage in the meanwhile. Okay, so there's 4 guys. One of them rolls dirty 20. Let's say that's the driver, because, you know, I'm rolling them in order from front to back. One of them rolls a 7, or, you know, an 8 plus 1. Another one also rolls a 7, which is 8. And the last one rolls a 17.
Okay, so the DC is 13, so those who fail take 17 damage.
So so half of... Is that rounding up or down? Okay, rounds up. Pardon me, let me just do a little thing up here. I'm just keeping track of health. For them, I mean. Bless you. Anyways, Charles, in the meanwhile, what do you do? Wait, hold on. How much do they do? Is the damage? Okay, so... Uh-huh. Okay, so you just watch as these guys burn. Two of them just turn to ash and start flying out the back. And the other two just look mildly disturbed by it. Driver is still up. Oh, on the driver. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So roll to hit on the driver. Uh-huh. Okay, so let's say you cave his skull in with the first hit, but with the second one, you accidentally swing so bad that you start dangling off the edge of the carriage. Like, the only thing holding you down is the mace that's in his skull. Right, Mace? Close enough. Yeah, he's dead. But then, you see as the last guy standing, he like shoves his dead body out of the way. Like the driver, he just picks him up and throws him off. Roll me a deck save. Four. Okay, so you know, obviously, since the only thing supporting you is also dangling off the edge, your mace warhammer just flies out of his head, and you hit yourself in the face, and somehow you manage to, you know, okay, yeah, you managed to like grapple on. Roll me, okay, damage yourself for your warhammer damage, but like 2/3, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So just pretend like you hit yourself in the head. The driver again? No. Because, like, you're trying to support yourself and not fall off. Let's say for now, no. Okay, so that was everyone's turn. Now back to the driver. So with one hand on the reins and the other on the ballista, he, like, does an intricate set of things to... I don't know. What I'm saying is he shoots the ballista at your guys' carriage, right? Hold on. Let me just. That dice fell. Let me just roll again. That is 17 to hit. What's your guys' AC? No, he's aiming at the carriage. Like, let's say the wheel. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So that is 11 damage straight at your guys' carriage. So you guys are at 68. Alright, and back to you guys. Mm-hmm.
That's my out. Ass. Poison. Like, man, water, I'm built to throw acid.
Wait, isn't there a cooldown on that?
Once I reach the maximum amount of certain liquid, I can't produce that liquid until the next day.
Oh, you can't produce that liquid and... Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, because I've already used wine and better liquids.
Mm-hmm. What would you... What do you think you would roll for that? He's trying to throw acid in the carriage. Wait, are you aiming for the carriage or the drivers particularly? Mm-hmm. Let's see that hits. How much damage is that? How about, roll 2d6.
That's fine.
Okay. Still standing, somehow. Roscoe, by the way, it's you. It's your turn if you couldn't tell. Oh, it is. Yeah, I just realized. For sure. It's a +6 to hit. Oh no. Yeah. Oh. Let's hope. Let's hope. That's it. Oh, I thought you were gonna make a 6-7 joke. Good. Yeah, that hits. 5d10. I was planning on you guys aiming for the carriage, not the bad guys. Okay, but wait for Charles? Are you sure you don't want to aim for the bad guy, or at least the bad guy's carriage? That's the same thing as aiming for the carriage. Damage? Okay, so you aim for the carriage and then you fire, and then you watch in horror as one of the horses just blow up. Like, just straight up, they just blow up. That's what you're getting at? I guess, bro. No, there's nothing left. It's just gone. All that's left is blood on both of you guys' carriage. No, there's not. What was that? Mm-hmm. You said 24 to hit? Oh, wow. Yeah, I would say that hits. I would say that hits. Yep. How much damage was that? Oh, okay. Yep, he's dead. Okay. Alright, with your last swing, you just pulverize the guy. Like, there's just a giant hole in his stomach. Yeah, no, I believe you. Wow. Why'd you roll twice? Oh, okay. Okay, so you just watch as Charles swings his warhammer right at this guy's. Wait, how do you want to do this? Indubitably. Alright, so you do that, and yeah, he's dead. His brains are just exposed. It's same thing as the last guy, basically. But, you know, seeing as there's only you left and you're not driving, what was that? Okay, hold on. So let's say you guys forgot your movement. I'm just gonna move you guys a little bit forward so I can show this. Alright, so you guys is in Charles and the carriage. You guys notice all of a sudden there's this giant rock in the middle of the way. How did it get there? I don't know. It just materialized, I guess. Anyway, so one of the wheels directly hits it. The wheel falls off, and you guys are just, I mean, Charles and his carriage are just spiraling off into this tree. And, let me just roll some damage real quick. How much health are you at? You know what? Roll me acrobatics, I want to say. Yeah. You got a 5 and a 3? Oh, okay. So let's say you take 7 damage. Bludgeoning. Alright, so that's the end of combat. What do you guys do now? Now that, you know. The bullet, what was that? Repeat that, Veneer? Hold on. Remind me how they died? Oh, the other one flew off, and the last one is in the carriage, maybe. Right. So, oh, and the horses, they're gone by now, or what's left of the horses. Yep. Alright, so you guys can loot, but most of the equipment on the thing is destroyed. Roll me investigation. And any of you guys, really. 16? Let's say with 16 you find 1 flintlock. Maybe some gold. Let me, hold on. Yeah, let's say you guys find, what? Yeah, you guys find 11 gold distributed throughout the thing. So you guys can divide that up amongst you guys. $11. 4, 4, and 3. I mean, hold on. One of you guys did loot, did pickpocket. What's his face? Mud earlier for 1 gold, so. Gabagool. Hey ma, can we get a prosciutto? A little bit of mozzarella. Joke over. It's not funny anymore. Now that Doru said it, it's not funny. Nope. Yep, total. Speaking of, when you guys finish distributing that thing, which I don't really care how, you guys finally make it to Angel Crest, right? Yes. And, you know, you see outside the gate, a bunch of people are saying, "No, come on, you gotta let me in, man. You gotta let me in. It's just literally just a cough, dude. It's just a cough." And the guard says, "Come on, man. You know the procedures. It's And then you notice the guard like mixing up his words, and then he just right hooks the guy right in the jaw. Yep. As you approach, the guards do ask. One of the head guards comes up and says, "Guys, what are you? Who are you? Why are you here? What you know what's going on right now, right?" Uh-huh. You guys do know caravans aren't really like allowed in, right? You do know that like the entire pandemic. Well, hold on. How about this? I'm thinking of number 1 through 10, and if you guys get it, you guys can keep your carriage. Hi. Mm-hmm. Let's say it's like starts with an S, ends with a Evan. Perchance. Shut up, Doru! Okay, so you say 7, and the guard's face just drops, and he starts like crying to himself right in the corner, and then he opens the gate out of shame. And as you as you drive in, you notice this giant place. There's so many things here. There's like a there's like a what do you call those people that make armor? I know it's an armor smith. Wow, okay. I thought blacksmith made weapons. Okay, yeah, sure. So you see an armor smith, a blacksmith, but for weapons, whatever those are called. And you see there's a stable. There's a giant like arena right in the center. You don't know how you didn't notice just now. But, it's just a giant arena. Doru, so help me Christ. Doru, no. Yes, you were. I hate you. Where was I? Right. Anyways, it's like the Mets Stadium, but like the Mets, baby. It's all about the Mets. It's all about the Mets. Alright. And you see there's like a little stable there. I mean, yeah, that's all there is to it. Wait, hold on. A different set of guards approaches you and asks, "Hey, hold on. What are your guys' names? The boss. He needed me to. The mayor." Let me roll something. Wait, hold on. One of you guys roll deception, please. God damn it. Alright, so he says, what? Really? Wait, hold on. Let me look who's in there. And then he just starts climbing on the horses to get into your carriage. And no, I have to. And then he looks at And then he takes a double take on you. He looks across you guys, but like he starts staring at Roscoe specifically. He says, "Wait, hold on. Do you have a skull, like a little skull guy, perchance?" Oh my God, it's you guys. Wait, where's the rest of you? I swore there was supposed to be a half orc, a dwarf, and the other two guys. Where are the other? Where are the other three? And who the hell are these guys? What? No, the mayor specifically at. You guys are from Ravenmere. No, I know you guys are from Ravenmere. The mayor of Ravenmere, which is. Which is. You lying bastards! Soren Crow, the mayor of Ravenmere. He literally told me that you guys were coming. No, you're well, only one of you guys. I still don't know why the other two guys are here, but I know your face. No, it's not, you lying bastard. I know your name is Roscoe. Where's the rest of you? Tell me. Roscoe Peter what's your last name? Roscoe Peter Vlanderville. Tell me where the rest of your party is right this instant. Yeah, that tracks. But that still doesn't explain who are these guys. And then he points at Charles and Veneer. What? Guys, why are you trying to sell... Roscoe, you still haven't explained who these guys are. He starts signing over to his fellow guards, and they just drag you out of the vehicle and start bashing all three of you with batons. How old are you? Hold on. How old is Charles? Oh yeah, I meant Veneer. I thought Wanted was talking for a second. Wait, do you say this out loud? And the head guard says, "Oh no, okay, guys, hold on, get off of him for a second." And I do it again. Roscoe, tell me who these guys are. I'm one last chance, Roscoe. Veneer. Uh-huh. Oh, by the way, you guys have only known each other for like 16 hours maximum. Hmm. Oh. Okay, so the head guard says, okay, I mean, the mayor kind of asked for Roscoe Vanderville, Zonk, whatever the hell his last name is. It was Wolf Vanderville and Sabrov, whatever the hell his last name is. But yeah, I guess that'll work. And he like rubs his eyes, and he says, "Okay, yeah, just put your carriage in the stable. Man, I will go tell the mayor. I don't really know where to." All right, Bug, watch it, Bug. He looks at you really. He'll. How? Wait, Veneer and Roscoe. How old are you guys? I mean, tall. How tall are you guys? Veneer? Wow. Okay. So he looks at Roscoe after spitting on him, and he picks him up like a football and throws him across. Just throws him straight into like some random guy's house. What? I'm sorry. No. No, you're not. Oh no, he is picking you up. He's like exactly how you pick up your cat, like you hold him in the air. What? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So you do 13 damage to him, and he says, and he like pulls his hand away, and he drops you. He says, "Ow! What the hell? Ow! What? Ow, dude! Not cool. Damn straight I am. Damn straight I am. Hey, the mayor knows your mom. Don't make me tell her. I will make the mayor call your mom on you. Don't you dare." Well, he is too. So how about that? And he goes, "Nah, nah, nah, boo, boo." How did we go from introducing you guys to the guard to racism? What the hell? I called the bug a bug, and that's racist. You see him running off to the mayor's office. I mean, if you guys want to do a little shopping with the gold you grave robbed, you could. What? Who? Anyways, if you guys want to familiarize with the familiarize you guys with Whatever, man. Whatever. Familiarize yourself with the town. Go ahead. Yes. I did it all by myself. First try. Sure. What do you think you find in there? A little more specific. Of what kind, dude? Okay, what kinds of armor do you think you find in there? Because I didn't prepare a shop. How much AC is that? Yeah, well, hold on. Doesn't Splint give you disadvantage on stealth? Indubitably. Alright, so you can try to sneak it out, but you're gonna have disadvantage on whatever, either sleight of hand or the stealth, whichever you roll. No, I meant the thing will give you disadvantage. Yeah, I know. The one you're stealing is gonna give you disadvantage because it's like big metal armor. 60-pound metal armor. I guess. Either, whichever you want. Wow. Well, it's a little too late because the shopkeeper does not notice that. So either or. So that's yours now. What about veneer, Roscoe? What do you guys want to do? Oh yeah, no, all of you guys are. Okay, no, indubitably. Yep, I saw. The shopkeeper goes, I mean, a suit like the one you're wearing is pretty expensive. I don't know. What's in it for me? My daughter, it's her birthday real soon, and I've heard her wanting this, like, it's like this very cool sword, but I don't want her to get hurt too much, so if you find something like that. He says, okay, stab yourself. Okay, take 1d8 damage, but heal 2d4. he sees this and goes, "Oh, okay, you really were telling the truth. Okay, sure." And he gives you like this cool suit. It's like it's think of what suit you want. It's that one, and he just gives it to you for free. He has one just like that. And he gives you it. Mm-hmm. Roscoe, what about you? Indubitably. So you look for a church. I almost said church. And I mean, it's your average run-of-the-mill church, just like way smaller. You walk in and it's not really that crowded. There's like maybe like 5 people. It's a Sunday, by the way. Yeah, he's one of the 5. No. He says, sure, but you're gonna have to name me 3 people from your religion, and then I'll believe you. That room is only saved for actual, church members. Roll a religion with advantage. Because, you're a priest. Cleric, I mean. With advantage? You know what? Okay, if you roleplay it good enough, I'll let you have it. Yeah, that sounds good enough. And he says, and he points you to the room. It's like, yeah, just go that way, make a right, and then just go down the staircase. Do not go up. Please don't go up, please. Yeah, it's in the guest room. They have a little bookshelf there. Yeah. Really? You find one, but it's written in Orcish. He does that. He starts reading out loud. So I'll allow it. Anyways, you guys regroup near the stable, and hold on, let me check how long this is running. Nah, we got time. And the guard from the beginning outside, the head guard, he says, "Okay, guys, okay, the mayor's kind of preoccupied. Someone kind of peed in the town's water supply, so he's sorting that out. In the meanwhile, we do have like a little siege ball game running if you guys want to check that out. Go red team, go blue team, I guess. You're the one that started it. That's all there is to it. You guys can check out the seat. Okay, so it's like a little hold on. 1 second. 1 second. So there's 2 teams, right? The blue team and the red team. And like you guys have to hit the ball into the other guy's goal. It's like on it's like football, but football's in the world, by the way. It's like football, but instead of tackling, you guys just pummel each other and you try to smack the ball into the other arena. I mean, it's allowed, but like, as long as it doesn't hurt the other guys. What? Not really. Yeah, sure, it should be allowed. Alright, so you guys go in, and you guys see that one of the teams it's like a lot of bulls. Bulby. Okay, joke over. Everyone stop laughing. It's not funny anymore. Does he come with cheese? Okay, enough of that. Anyways, you guys see that one of the teams are like a bunch of bull guys, and then the other one, dorus, so help me Christ. No more. No more, Doru. Okay, so one of the teams is like a bunch of bull guys, and the other, well, I mean, they're just side characters. And you watch as the bull guys just, like in the span of seconds, they just, I mean, it was brutal, man. They just instantly scored. But, you know, let's say that's where this session ends, guys. Perchance. You can't just say perchance. It's a reference. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. Anyways, so that was this session. Okay, 3, 2, 1, bye.